Welcome back, everyone, to Salvy and Quinn, and today, this is a little bit of a special episode, although this episode isn't actually that special, because this is just like this is the behind-the-scenes video, but this is the video of the behind-the-scenes video, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
So you're going to see the production of this video
is just the
in
regular
video. Yeah, basically.
This is just regular Salvy and Quinn, but
So
you'll be seeing this.
This is like the trailer, basically, if you think about it. And we have not done a trailer since Faded at Burger King video. We announced we were going to do it ahead of time and called it a trailer.
Oh, yeah.
Probably
right.
While playing Bubble Bobble, I'm not going to lie.
Probably.
Almost certainly.
Well, you know, I didn't know what we were going to do for the behind the scenes other than just Bubble Bobble, right?
Well,
it's like just something classic, you know? A nice palate cleanser of an episode for the viewers. You want to tell that story?
So we recently watched through Baby Reindeer, super
like
popular
everybody, yeah.
series on Netflix right now. It was very good, and I think episode 3 or 4.
So we watched it in 4-episode chunks. The first 4 and the second 4.
Split it into 2 sessions. Yeah. Episode 3 or 4 kind of was like totally different than the first 3 or the ones before
it was the fourth
basically.
One, yeah.
In that it was just like a what do you call it? Like a precursor, I guess. That's not the word.
It's like the first 3 episodes are all about one
prequel.
topic.
I don't know why I tried to make the word
precursor.
Yeah, more complicated than it needed to be.
The first 3 episodes are all about one topic, like the same just story, you know, with the timeline just going straight. And then the 4th episode, it jumps back in time and shows a totally different point of view, like totally different time in this guy's life, and we went out and we watched these 4 episodes. Then we go out, we get food, we go to the park and start smoking weed and stuff. And then I was like, you know what? I really liked that 4th episode because that was the last one we watched.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, it was a great palate cleanser from the rest of it. And then Quinn just starts laughing, and I'm like, what? Because he knew what I meant, but the episode in question is
not good.
Yeah, it's an episode about sexual assault and stuff. So I was like, yeah, it's a great palate.
Yeah, pretty much
cleanser.
the whole episode was just that, like the whole time, and him getting like abused, basically.
Like he gets groomed and stuff. Like that's the whole episode, and I'm like, yeah, it's a great,
real good palate
cleanser of an episode. And then Quinn just called me out on it, and I was like, okay, like I even defended it for a while. I was like, no, that's a totally normal thing to say. Like that's, you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
I do know what you meant, but it was still like so funny.
And then eventually I was like, okay, change of pace is what I meant.
Yeah.
It was a nice change of pace. It's still the fucking
that's still not a great change of pace though. Like
yeah, but
would rather
if you've watched the show, you'll know. Maybe you'll know what I mean. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just it switches topics and it's like
it was a good palate cleanser. Like he was right.
Yeah,
you know what? Love him or hate him.
I'm not even gonna pull back on that shit. It's just a great palate cleanser, right? If you've been watching something heavy, chill out with episodes 4.
Chill out with
Baby
something
Brain.
even heavier. Something rotund.
Bro, at the gym, dude. You've been lifting heavy shit? Chill out with something even heavier.
That's stress, bro. They don't want you to know that.
That's the hustle.
Dentists don't want you to know.
All right, first one. Oh yeah, okay. So we're gonna do this live, viewers. Since this is the behind the scenes, I thought why not get like a couple different shots?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You guys don't really get
maybe like here, like
super often.
Yeah.
Just here for now. So yeah, a few different angles of the room.
Yeah, viewers are gonna get all sorts. Well, I don't think in this video you won't see what we're talking about, but in the behind the scenes you will.
Yeah, it's true.
So make sure you check that out. I guess
guys,
you have
check
to
out. I would almost like instinctively said the best of the behind the scenes.
There's nothing else to check out. Yeah, but anyway, we watched Baby Reindeer because all my friends were like, it's so good, it's disturbing, and blah blah blah. Like it had me up at night. It was not that great. Yeah, it's
I slept like a log after that palate cleanser.
Had me like hog shoe after that.
Slept like a baby reindeer.
No, it's a good show. I mean,
it was very good. And I remember you said your friends told you won't be able to just watch one episode.
And I was like,
we could probably just watch one. And then we watched one. And we were like, okay, so what?
Yeah, we're watching 2. And then we're like, well, we might as well just watch all 4.
Yeah,
and then
like
watch 4 next week.
Yeah, finish it off.
And that's what everyone did. Like all my friends said they watched 4 and then 4.
Yeah,
like,
I could not have
palate cleanser episode. I'm telling you, that's
it's big.
Everyone knows about the palate cleanser episode.
If you talk to Baby Reindeer with anyone, Just mention
No,
that palate
the
cleanser.
palate- how about
Like,
that
oh, yeah.
palate cleanser?
How about that palate cleanser, though?
Yeah, exactly. But we watched something else recently, and I don't even really want to talk about it, but I just know we're going to.
We
so-
have to talk about it to some capacity.
It's a fever dream to me. I'll be
It
honest.
was, yeah.
We had smoked crazy, and it's kind of a fever dream to me. We watched Freddy Got Fingered, which terrible title for the movie, by the way, because it's not even about that. Like that's you know what I mean?
That's like a plot
It's
point
like
towards
nothing.
the end of it, and then it like doesn't really adapt that much.
The main character's name isn't even Fred. Like it's Freddy Got Fingered. Terrible title. Like it's just alliteration, sure, but fucking dog shit as well. Like I don't know.
I think it's just for like the shock value, you know? Because I mean that's all that movie really was.
Yeah,
I feel
it's
like was just shock value after shock value after shock.
And I went
value.
back and forth on it because like there were moments where I was like, "This is the stupidest fucking shit I've ever seen. Like this is garbage." And then I was like, "Okay, that was actually pretty funny." Like because it would go back.
It
and
has
forth.
its moments, for sure.
Basically, it's a movie that's just super absurd and like graphic and I don't know. Is there nudity? I don't think there's nudity, but
I don't think
it's
there was.
as close as you could get to like nudity without there being nudity. And this is something that Quinn watched as a kid.
Basically, I watched it one time as a kid with my mom, and immediately, like, elementary school me was like, that was the funniest movie of all time.
I could totally get why.
And like, I literally, for like the rest, all through middle school up until like high school, I never saw it a second time. And I was just always like, oh yeah, favorite movie? Freddy Got Fingered. Like,
that was the second time you've ever watched it?
yeah, I've only ever watched it
I'm
once.
glad that-
Literally barely remembered anything about it. And yeah, like in elementary school, I was telling everybody, yeah, like whenever it came up, oh yeah, favorite movie? Oh yeah, I love
Wouldn't you
Freddy
like
Got
you would
Fingered.
force it into conversations?
No,
Hey, what's your guys' favorite movie? Mine's
Yeah,
Freddy Got
Fingered.
Fingered.
And after we watched that, I went and I talked to my mom about it. And I
Oh,
was
you
like, yeah,
did?
we watched Freddy Got Fingered. And she's like, oh yeah, man, I forgot about that movie. I was like, I can't believe you let me watch that. And she's like, what? And I'm like, they were like jacking off horses and stuff and elephants. She's like, oh yeah. Well, I mean, it's not like it prompted you to go do it or
Forgot about
anything,
that
so
part.
it's fine.
I literally
Like,
forgot about that part.
you blocked it out of your memory.
The only part I really remember, if I'm being honest, is
girl?
the baby scene.
Oh yeah,
But
the baby
he
scene.
delivers a baby
Yeah.
and then swings it around by the umbilical cord. And the girl. The girl character is actually hilarious. That like
Yeah.
it starts as like okay, like yeah, it's kind of
Like-
misogynistic or whatever, but then it's so over the top, like you know what I mean? Like it's so
Oh, yeah.
ridiculous. It's like okay, at a certain point, it's like all right, that's funny. Basically, there's like, would you call her like the damsel or whatever? Like the love
Sure,
interest.
yeah.
I don't think she really needs saving. Does he save her at any point?
Not really.
Yeah, okay, so I guess she's just the love interest. And her whole thing is just giving him blowjobs. That's her entire character.
Well, hold on.
Like-
You're doing her dirty here, because her
What
other
else?
half of her character is that she like is really fucking kinky and likes getting slapped over the knees.
Oh, that's right. Okay,
because
she's
a
paralyzed.
paraplegic.
I forgot. She's paralyzed, so she likes getting like, yeah, like hit like in on the knees, and then he's like hitting her on the knee, and obviously like she can't feel it.
Right.
So like that's the kinky part of it, and then he just hits her in the face. Like he's like hit, and then he gets super into it, and hits her in the face. But her whole bit is like, nah, I just want to give you blowjobs, and
Yeah.
it's just like, oh my god, like it's at this first, it's like eye rolling, and then after a while, it's like, all right, this is clearly like satire and like so stupid. I don't know. But I remember that part.
But yeah, no, like my mom, she said it was fine that I watched as a kid because I never went and did any of that for myself. She's like, oh yeah, so it's fine. Like you never went.
Yeah, you just went to
Gave
school
birth-
and said,
or not
guys,
gave
I love Freddy
Yeah.
Got Fingered, the movie. Like,
And she said that she had no idea I did that, and then she got all embarrassed. She's like, oh my god, you were like telling people that? I was like, yep.
Let's go over here. Oh
Hey.
yeah, look at that. Look at that.
Get the sign in the back. I don't know if they've ever seen that at my apartment. but
Yeah?
There's one in Salvy's apartment that's the
Number
like
5.
matching. Yeah.
Number 5, gravy product. No, paper products, gravy,
Gritty
foil products.
Speaking of gravy, he released a new song
I
today.
saw that.
And it's a country song. Did you listen to it?
I did not listen to it.
It was like really terrible, and it was like basically felt like it was like an ad placement because it was just him singing about White Claws with.
I saw it was called
with a
White
girl.
Claw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, there's nothing that's better than getting an ice cold cherry lime flavored White Claw.
That does sound good.
It does sound good, but it was like so ridiculous. Like it literally sounds like something that was just made to be in the background of a commercial.
Well, maybe it was. Get that.
And then my one favorite bar in the song was she loves me, but I love tweaking. Just for like no reason. In the middle of the song. It was so funny.
She loves me, but I love tweaking.
There's just something really along those lines.
That's
yeah.
really good.
But like, yeah. Classic in Gravy style. There's always like a few one-liners that are just like, if you stop and think about it, so just stupid or funny. Like,
I wanted to explain the plot of Freddy Got Fingered, but I actually don't even remember what it is.
So this guy, not Freddy, wants to be a like cartoonist basically, or an animator, but his parents don't want him to do that, and so he kind of like runs away. And then they catch him and bring him back home, and then to get away from them,
Mike Cam.
I mean, I can just move over a little. There we go.
Well, now it's not that. Whatever.
Now we can like chill like
back
this.
to back. Holy
that's hard as shit. This is so awkward to play.
You maybe.
Oh, you're still doing it? All right,
it.
let me get comfy.
Let's do it. Continue.
And so he basically lies and said that his parents fingered his brother named Freddy.
Oh my god, yeah, he wanted to be an anime. That's
Yeah,
right. He's got a whole.
Yeah.
Like he's got a hole, all right.
He's
yeah, that's right. He moves to LA or whatever to be an animator. Like blows all his money.
Yeah.
Oh, and he sells his comic. And,
yeah,
and
it ends
then
up selling, and he makes like gazillions.
he makes $1 million.
Yeah.
And then he spends $1 million on like 3 things. I can't remember what he buys, but I remember one was construction.
Yeah.
Yeah. He like builds some shit.
It was. You probably shouldn't watch it.
Yeah, oh yeah, don't watch.
Basically, the final rating, I guess, the final review.
Don't watch.
Probably shouldn't watch.
It made me feel weird. I don't know. I did. I still had a good time. Like.
Oh yeah, like I'm glad we did it.
Yeah, I'm glad we did it.
But like, that was my second ever watch. I don't know if it needs to be.
The third, yeah. Definitely be absolutely wasted when you watch it though. If you're going,
oh yeah,
you better not be sober. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. This is the scenes, I guess, right now.
In the scenes.
This is in the scenes, and check out behind the scenes. We'll see you then. Okay, what's up? Goodbye.